everyone, welcome to this explainer. Today, we are diving deep into some seriously profound ancient Buddhist texts. But we're not just reading old scrolls, we are unpacking them through the detailed explanation and complete interpretation of teacher Lin Mingxiang's lecture notes. It's absolutely brilliant how he takes these incredibly dense, metaphysical concepts and translates them into a framework that actually makes sense for us today. Okay, let's just jump right in. Here is our roadmap for today. We're going to start with the luminous one mind. Then we'll move into perceiving the true mind, explore the city of the body, log on to the Buddha Land internet, and finally, wrap up with erasing billions of kalpas. All right, section 1. The luminous one mind, discovering the ultimate reality. Let's anchor ourselves with a massive foundational quote from Chan Master Huangbo in the Essentials of Mind Transmission. He says, "All Buddhas and all sentient beings are only one mind. There is no other dharma." This right here establishes the absolute bedrock truth of existence. I mean, since beginningless time, this mind has never arisen and it's never ceased. It totally transcends language, names, and limits. It is just vast and completely immeasurable. Now, you might hear vast emptiness and instantly think of some cold, dark void in outer space. But based on the complete interpretation found in Teacher Lin's lecture notes, it's actually the exact opposite. He brings this incredible warmth to it. He defines the one mind as formless and boundless, like empty space, sure, but crucially, it is filled with infinite gentleness and joy. It's a bright, joyous origin that we all share. So essentially, you yourself are Buddha, fundamentally made of this gentle, joyful mind. How cool is that? Moving right along to section 2, perceiving the true mind, navigating the middle way. Okay, so if this boundless, true mind is literally inside us, how do we actually perceive it when we're, stuck in traffic or stressed about everyday life? Well, Teacher Lin leans on Chan Master Lin Ji's concept of duality, splitting our perception into the guest and the host. The guest is literally everything you see, feel, and experience. The daily phenomena, the joy, the anger, the sorrow. But the host, that's the solitary brightness. It's the permanently abiding true mind that simply observes. To navigate life, you gotta realize that the guest and host are distinct, kind of like a mirror reflecting reality. Once you get that all appearances are just manifestations of your own mind, you stop discriminating. You just let go and abide in your true mind. To really nail this down, Teacher Lin gives us this brilliant, detailed explanation of the Lankavatara Sutra to define what the middle way truly is. Basically, things don't just happen without cause, right? But on the flip side, believing in strict causelessness is this dangerous, nihilistic view. People get totally freaked out by nihilism, so they cling to external things and wrongly call that the middle way. The real secret here, the true middle way, is realizing mind only and just letting go of external attachments. Like the sutra says, mind only has no objects. Without objects, mind does not arise. It's a real game changer when it clicks. All right. Section 3. The city of the body, the architecture of consciousness. So shifting from that vast metaphysical space down into our actual human consciousness, we look at Patriarch Bodhidharma. He states, "The three realms arise in confusion, yet all return to the one mind." This basically tells us that our current human existence, this whole physical reality we're in, is essentially a temporary state of confusion. But honestly, what does that actually mean for us on a practical, everyday level? Well, Teacher Lin's lecture notes explain this perfectly. Confusion simply means that beings enter the world and take physical form based on their own individual karma. Think of it like a giant hard drive. It's driven by the thoughts and information stored in your storehouse consciousness, the eighth consciousness. So literally, your physical reality and human form are shaped purely by your own personal karmic data. And Teacher Lin gives us this amazing way to visualize it, mapping the incredibly complex 8 consciousnesses from the Platform Sutra onto something we all know, a city. Imagine your physical body is the city itself. The outer gates to the city are your senses, eyes, ears, nose, tongue. That's your 1st to 5th consciousnesses. Then you've got an inner gate, which is your thinking mind, the 6th consciousness. Beneath all that is the mind ground, the 7th. And finally, the true essence, the nature, is the king, dwelling right there on the mind ground as the 8th consciousness. If the king is present, the city thrives. If the king takes off, the city falls apart. It just makes the mechanics of our existence so easy to grasp. Okay, on to section 4, the Buddha Land Internet, a modern metaphor for salvation. This is where Teacher Lin's modern interpretation absolutely shines. He takes this ancient Pure Land Buddhist practice and builds it into a modern tech metaphor. He compares reciting Amitabha Buddha's name to literally connecting to a cosmic computer network. Step 1. You recite the name with constant mindfulness. That is you logging on. Step 2. You enter Amitabha's Buddha land internet, accessing this divine web of consciousness, the eternal silent light. Step 3. You open the websites of different bodhisattvas to connect directly with their specific energies. And step 4. The ultimate download. You attain boundless joy and clear understanding. It's just such a brilliantly relatable way to explain how chanting hooks our individual minds into a universal network. Which brings us to section 5, erasing billions of kalpas, the power of practice. 80 billion, let that sink in. According to the Visualization Sutra, which Teacher Lin highlights really emphatically in his notes, a single, totally sincere recitation of Amitabha Buddha's name wipes out the offenses of 80 billion kalpas of samsara. And a kalpa? That is an unfathomably long period of time. We're talking basically an eternity. The point Teacher Lin is driving home here is that the power of this practice is just absolute. One sincere, single-minded connection to the Buddha Land network literally erases eons of karmic debt in a flash. Incredible, right? And to bring it all home, Teacher Lin's notes offer this beautiful reassurance. If you achieve ordinary life karma accomplished, meaning you manage to attain single-mindedness right now in your messy everyday life, then your deathbed karma is also accomplished. You absolutely do not need to fear the end. Because you made the connection today, Amitabha Buddha and the 25 holy beings will actively show up to protect you. They bestow blessings so your mind stays crystal clear, pointing you straight toward ultimate rebirth. So we've traveled all the way from the formless, luminous One Mind down to the super accessible Buddha Land internet. And I want to leave you with a thought to chew on. If your mind is fundamentally already the true Buddha, and infinite, boundless joy is literally just one connection away, what is stopping you from logging into the network today? Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer to explore Teacher Lin Mingsang's incredible insights. Catch you next time.